What's up, G Hefe squad? You know who it is, your host with the most, G Hefe with another one. And today I'm going to be talking about the nightlife and experiences in one of my favorite cities in the world, Cartagena, Colombia. And as you can see right now, it's daytime. This is from the Independence Day parade in Colombia. This right side, everybody's on the wall, the wall that's outside of the old city, La Ciudad de Antigua. And this is right outside where the water is. So they do the parade function. See, they got the floats, tons and tons of people just hanging out, doing their thing and enjoying the festivities. Like the times I've been out here, I've never seen any or at the parades and anything, I never seen any like fights, arguments, or nothing. The one time out of all the times I've been in Colombia, the only time I've ever seen a fight or violence was at a soccer game, and the refs broke it up and then they end up stopping the game. But other than that, I've never even seen any issues out here. So I know that'd be a concern with a lot of people when they're thinking about coming to Colombia. It's like the violence factor, and is it safe and dangerous? So as you can see, the beautiful scenes right here, and I'm recording this on my cell phone cam, so it still give you a good backdrop of the dances and everything with the waves in the back. That's like, to me, that's like majestic, or even that's one of the things I think people do refer to Cartagena as like a magical city, quote unquote. So I'm gonna get more into the nightlife in a little bit, but I just wanted to let you check out the views, see how it looks. You can definitely tell, like, the weather just from looking at this. You can see how warm it is, or like it looks so warm. Like the weather is coming in around 80 degrees about every day. And it could rain, it get us a little hotter. When the sun out, you're gonna feel it. It's like right there. It seems like it's right on the equator. So now, as far as me with the nightlife, like I go, it's a little like, for me, I'm into the Latin music, you know, reggaeton and salsa, and they'll play cumbia, vallenato, all of that. I mean, I'm cool with those vibes. So if you are planning on coming out here, I would recommend like you listening to some of that music, because you're gonna hear that more. Not to say like you can go to some of the clubs, or as they call them, discos or discotecas. You can hear some of the hip hop music playing. You will, but for sure you're gonna hear them other types. So just to familiarize yourself, if you're not already in that, and learn some dance moves. And even though it's Colombia, like, well, of course I haven't hung out with every Colombian woman out there, but the ones that I did hang out with, they also like to listen to some other type of music. So just having that to bring to them is gonna be cool. But you being able to speak Spanish is gonna help you the most, you know what I mean? Even if it's a couple words, so you can communicate with them back and forth. And yeah, I mean, you could pull out the translator, but it's not as sexy like if you pull out the translator versus you're able to carry it across, and you can get your jokes across, and you got a little bit of accent, not just doing this like you sound like a computer robot when you're speaking. So right now I'm going back again. This is like right outside the wall city. I guess technically it's at Simini. So right here they got the outside party setting up. Enjoying the vibes and everything. I'm gonna let you tune out, listen to some music. Alright, that was a cool event. Now I'm back inside the wall city, just hanging out. And then after that I hit a little close spot, but I ain't bring my camera in there because it'd be the cool vibe for me just to enjoy the moments. And you know, people do be watching with the cameras and the phones. I mean, some people be recording just like they do in the US clubs with their cameras. But me, say that to say I'm more trying to keep a low profile somewhat, but at the same time people be recognizing me. Like one shorty was like, yo, wasn't you out here like 3 months ago? Wasn't that you? And I'm like, yeah. She was like, yo, you live out here, or you just be back and forth like that? And I was like, well, you know, I'm working on business out here and I'm looking to establish myself out here. So, but I don't live out here permanently yet. But it was interesting that she noticed me. There's a shorty from Venezuela that lives out here now. Actually, I probably hung out with more Venezuelans. It's tough because I've hung out with some Colombians, but the number of people, yeah, I've hung out probably with more Venezuelans since I've been in Cartagena and Bogota. That's including Bogota too. But yo, the nightlife, yo, as you can see, like just from that little outdoor concert club scene, it be tons of people out. It be tons of people during Independence Weekend. That's in November though. But that is one of the best Independence weekends I've ever seen. I've been to Carnival in Barranquilla, and I've been to Independence Day in Cartagena. Though, of course, the Carnival is its own thing because it's more people coming from out of town probably to visit, like internationally. But in Cartagena, I vibe with the Independence Day too. So for me, you can't go wrong with neither one. And just as far as some tips, just make sure, like me, I don't really travel looking like I'm loaded. I don't got tons of jewelry. I don't do that in the States either way. But, you know, just definitely when you're in a foreign country, be mindful during those times when you be out and have fun. Like I say, yo, the more words you know in Spanish, the more it's going to help you. Just look to have a good time. Link up with other people, too. Like, I linked up with some people from Germany. Where's that? Holland, Amsterdam. Scotland, and then they actually knew some girls that they had seen on their flight that was all from Australia. So it was like four women that came from Australia, and we were just walking around in a little city. Do be mindful though, because the tourists they treated a little different than, you know, the locals. So I hang out with the locals and the tourists. I do it all. I just chill, vibe, and then the next day, as you can see, I'm definitely out by the water. I'm in Manga right now, walking around, showing you this area, but. That's pretty much the vibes for me in the nightlife, and just look to explore different things. It ain't always got to be party scenes. Like that's nightlife, but just in the life in general. Like I've done cooking sessions, you know, I've done dance classes, all types of different stuff. You just partake in the different events. You know, I definitely do on the boats and go on the boats and everything. But as far as the nightlife, the main thing I know is party, and they do be drinking their cervezas and party, and dancing. They love to dance, move your feet. It's not like the U.S. hip hop clubs where, you know, people kind of post and just chill. They don't really move their feet. Like nah. Especially in the salsa spots. I mean, even in the reggaeton, but definitely in the salsa spots, you gonna move your feet. Like at least that's what the places I've been. Again, I haven't been everywhere, so I don't know how 100% of it goes in Colombia. But the places I have been, that's what I do notice. I want you to enjoy yourself out there. As always, do your thing, you know what I mean? And let's make it happen. Alright, I'm gonna get with you though. Easy though.